motherfucking morning, motherfucking boys. Good motherfucking morning, ladies. How are y'all doing today on this most beautiful of... I want to say it is a Wednesday. Did I fix this shit or is this broken for good? Doing good. Oh fuck. Alright, hang on. Alright, let me... Oh shit. Better. Okay. Huge map rework in Deadlock. Huge map rework. They finally listened to me. No, Forsen, the map is fine. You just have to learn it. No, you're wrong, and I'm always right. Hence the rework. They listen to the smart people in the room, alright? Not the cocksuckers that would suck their dick regardless, alright? I'm always right. A guy pointing up. So will you play it now? No, I don't think so. You first impressions are very important. You're one shot, one opportunity. Once in a lifetime. Amogus 3D released a demo on Steam. Fully functional lobbies with VC and 2 maps. Amogus 3D. Wait, did we not see that? On a showcase or something? Cause I don't know, let's see, wait. Amogus... what is it called? Amogus 3D, I guess. Yeah, you say that, but you guys always stream snipe. You can't play a game like this with stream snipers. You just cheat. You cheat all the time. All you do is cheat. Your first impression on me when I opened your stream for the first time was terrible. I'm still subbed for 52 months. This proves your theory about first impressions wrong. No. You should listen to your first impression, man. And maybe you would have done something with your life. Remember, I'm always right. Always. Ice Frog listened to you and made it 3 lanes. Little Ice Frog. Little Scheisse Frog. Alright, let's see here. We got some Sabronis. We got some Sabronis. We got Bear the Pearson, thank you, man. We got Agent Tench. We got Wargream 121 months. My god. My god. Chance Poop Pants. There we go, 52 months indeed. Not a liar. Helioki, Monkey, come on, Kaido. Where's my lasagna? And Squinkle Squad, thanks for 7. We got Iowas as well. 100 years on Mary Marian. 100 100 cringe fists. 100 cringe fists. Here's one. The 99 will appear later on. Hopefully. Thank you very much. Anything cool, fresh, new, exciting happening in the world today that I should be made aware of? New deadlock patch. They completely revoked the map to your liking. There's only 3 lanes now. Can you shut the fuck up, man? Alright. Either you're here at the very first second of the stream, or you're not here though. Okay? I've already been informed twice by 2 late friends. You can become a citizen of US for $5 million. I would pay $5 million not to become a US citizen. Sudan military plane crashes in residential area, killing at least 46. That is unlucky. How do you just crash? Alright. Watch Trump's Gaza video. I have no idea what that is, man. Will you play Multiverses before the server shut down? I already played Multiverses. He made some shitty AI generated video. Everything is AI nowadays. It's good. I welcome it. I welcome it. Because then, for a change, maybe people will realize that everything you read on the internet aren't potentially true. And everything you see aren't potentially real. People heavily rely on their first Google search. A little louder, Tchaikovsky. Alright. I get all my news from Forsen. And I'll get all my news from you. Infinite power. Alright. I will start watching you once we get Forsen AI who says lines on demands. Too late. It was supposed to be 4 fingers. Or a finger missing. Was it funny? If you get it? No? Maybe? I'm not sure. Maybe I'm too smart for you guys. Okay. Alright. We have some I have some links. Or we have some links, because I'm not suffering alone. Right? One second. Alright. One second. Whatever. Let's see. Okay. Links. We ready? I'm not ready. I am not ready at all. But we do have some pickle rigs and some cashew.
Actually, you should have the award. Look what you have put together, man. Like thank you. This guy said it's crazy. It's 5 years. Imagine in 10 years what you will do.
Back to you, Jeff.
I am the monster you created. You ripped out all my parts. And worst of all, for me to live, I gotta kill the part of me that saw that I needed you more. I hope you know we had everything when you broke me and left these pieces. I want you to hurt like you hurt me today. I want you to lose like I lose when I play what could have been. Couldn't care what invention you made me, 'cause I was meant to be yours.
Oh my god. Really?
Jeff, I love you. What could have been?
Tell me everything about Splinter Cell 3 right now.
Jeff?
Yeah, tell me about it.
You're weird.
What was the point of this video?
News out of the Middle East multicultural battle zone. Violence reamed the Gaza Strip today as fighting broke out between the one remaining Palestinian and the one remaining Israeli. The struggle over the Gaza Strip, which began long before the burn down, has stolen the lives of more than 99% of the region's inhabitants. Here is what the news satellite showed us this morning. The violence began when the Israeli army Lev Rosen entered the Gaza Strip and began building a permashed on the disputed land. The Israeli was forced back over the border after suffering a sprained ankle and a bleeding nose at the hands of the Palestinian army Amjad Olrud. Even after the retreat, the Palestinian bombarded Israel with rocks and empty fire ray cartridges for near 2 hours. One Israeli soldier was injured in today's fight. At a press conference in front of the governmental hovel today, the Palestinian president condemned the Israelis' incursion. The Israeli responded by hollering right back at him.
אם הוא מתכוון לדפוק לי את האוהל, איך שם ויזיין לו את האוהל. אני לא אנהל משא ומתן עם טרוריסט.
We go now to Onion News Network war correspondent Vitamin Daniels, full live, just outside the battle zone. How it do, Vitamin?
What it is, Zesty, they were celebrating in the street of Palestine following the successful defensive. But straight moments ago, the Israeli launched another attack and pushed the Palestinian to the edge of the Gaza scrap.
But Syria recently came out with a statement backing the Palestinian and refusing to acknowledge the existence of Rosen.
Yes, Syria has been a friend country for some time. The 6 Minutes War from last year pitted the entire nation of Syria against Rosen, but he beat them back with a broken bottle.
But after losing 66% of its troops to pneumonia last year, many people thought Israel was finally prepped to end the
Full
conflict.
truth. But even during the ceasefire, there has been sparring. Last week, an edible cat laundered into the disputed zone. Both men laid claim to it, resulting in a prolonged shouting match between the two sides. And today, Israel renewed its pledge to build a barrier between the two nations, a plan that has widespread support among the Israeli.
But the border wall, the border moat, the border plasmode, and the border photonic crystal laser shield did not stop the two sides from
Full
fighting.
conveyance, but Israel's latest plan is to build a 30-foot-high wall directly around Olrud while he's asleep.
Fuck chance of that.
Most international observers believe the Palestinian army will just climb out.
Well, thank you, Vitamin. I love you.
Love you.
Egypt offered to hold talks, but both sides rejected the offer, suspecting it was a trap by the Egyptian Spider King to ensnare them in webbing and drink their blood. Every word I have said here is true. More news was not possible. Body news now. The Major Surgeon General has issued a warning against diets high in fat people. Think stop to halt download.
Roll up this news. Hordes from across the Indiana Gremlins descended today on the Capitol to protest the possible legalization of gay marriage in what remains of their state. As lawmakers debated the fucking...
Real.
What? 16 hours left of this? Is that about where we're at? 14, somewhere in there? Oh, all right, guys. We're getting closer. So, thank you once again to all the efforts that have been put into this. Today, right now, after this, what's going on? Freddie causing a ruckus? Alright, right after this meeting, if I can have everybody's attention to knock out what we have in the heads. What was that? Step me out, well, that's good. You guys must be watching Family Guy.
Monday POV. All right. My Counter-Strike and memory when playing versus stream snipers.
んと遊びてえです。アイドルは日焼け NG なの。アリスちゃんは行くよね。いえ、私はこれから塾が。あら。すみません、今日は塾があるので。私も用事がありますので遠慮させてくださいませ。ももかちゃんも小春ちゃん、ちえちゃん。小春、行きます。ちえはその宿題後にして行こうかな。やったー！リサちゃん、次は一緒に遊ぼうね。また今度ね。行ってきまーす。お疲れ様でした。お先に失礼いたします。お疲れ。パパに送るにはいまいちね。
ただいま。
戻ったぞ
ゆうきさん、ありがとな。
このくらい楽勝で、あれ
みんなは？
ボードに書いてあるんでしょ。なんだよ、俺たちも公園行こうぜ。パース。なんでだよ。サッカーしようぜ、サッカー。やんないちゅ。何見てんだ？これ？映画？パパがね、見たいんだって。難しそうだな。そうね。でも好きな人のことは全部知りたいじゃない？お前ほんとパパ好きな。当然でしょ。だってパパはかっこよくて優しくて、その上仕事もできる世界で一番素敵な人なんだから。なのに法律だかなんだか知らないけど、そんな最高な人と結婚できないなんておかしいと思うでしょ。ほんと日本の法律はダメよね。ムカつくわ。何よ。
悪い聞こえちゃったんだよ。
最悪。やっぱりパパ以外の男はダメね。
Alright. This goes on the song quest, man. You got me though.
More victims out here because as he came there, he was sending graphic pictures of himself, genitalia pictures, and we believe that those pictures were actually taken at his office. Maybe perhaps when patients are there. For a 15-year-old.
Please come again.
Hi, I'm Tom Michaels, and I want to invite you to my new laundromat, White's Only Laundry. We specialize in only washing in white laundry, so your linens, socks, and undershirts will look fresher than ever. By focusing just on white laundry, our prices are 25% lower than the other guys. Plus, get an extra 10% discount by singing our slogan at the register. Hope to see you soon. Hi, it's Tom again from the laundromat that's been in the news, and I really want to apologize. I definitely should have realized that the name White's Only Laundry sounds racist, is racist, and that was not my intention at all. But we've changed the name and fixed the problem. White's Only Laundry is now No Coloreds Laundry. It still gets across that we can't wash colored clothes without any of the racial connotations of whites only. Plus, to make up for our terrible mistake, come on in before Friday and you'll get yourself a free t-shirt. Just don't wash it here because it has all these colors on it. Hi, it's Tom again. I'm so sorry. I feel terrible. Obviously, changing the name only made things worse, and neither one of those are appropriate names for a laundromat or any business or anything. But I'm gonna make things right. First, for the African American community, I've installed a special side entrance so that you'll know you're definitely welcome in my laundromat. Also, I've set aside separate but equally powerful washing machines exclusively for your use in the back of the laundromat, although they still only wash white clothes. And this time, to ensure I don't upset or disrespect anyone, I'm naming it after myself. And since my sister just had a baby, everybody come on down to Uncle Tom's Laundromat. Remember, whites only, no coloreds, and blacks enter through a special side entrance.
Who's Uncle Tom? Google it. Just tell me. It's a slur. An Uncle Tom is a black person who's racist against black people. Really? I never heard that. So, amazing! He's an Uncle Tom. Ah. I didn't know there was an expression for it.
To beat this man twice. Beat him in Glasgow, then he beat him in Aberdeen in 09. Now you have got... That was Coventry, he beat him the second time, but he is the bowler, James Wade. In that match earlier against Whitlock, went 4-1 in no time with Wade. Then got double trouble. But the flow of that arm, it is instinctive talent on facing manufactured talent. Said that Harry Bristow did not make him a player. He made him a winner. We shall see. Perfect draw to continue. What's that magic 9? There's an ocean to the left of the marker. 180. We're on the edge of our seats. At Aberdeen when Bonnie with the 9th order. They call it 100.
What happens if you are like, you have 20 points left and you hit 21 points? You lose.
18 for a moment of history. He did it! He did it! A 9th order!
You lose.
In answer, I do not believe my godling being.
Oh, back to 20.
Well, there is Philip Taylor, and there is his opponent. And that you have joined in and shared a moment again of sporting majesty and television history. Absolute brilliant body and one a few weeks ago. Taylor did that just to show. He tried it. You're never going to bet a bit of sport on your box. Who's got the bottle? I'm looking at these cliches like who wants it. Whose technique will give a millimetre with a skate. You use the middle line. He used the 2 barrels. He got hard out Isaac Newton. That was an apple falling. That 3rd dot by Taylor. James chasing him though.
And whispered again, Sid, there's a 9 darter in prospect here. Taylor hits another 180 or 177.
Did a 9th darter in leg 2 with having won the first leg. He's after it again. What a Gaspel be able to get this one. He on it! Again! He's on it again! Did it in leg 2!
Well, whoever thought I was going to say this, but watch James Wade. I called one, Sid. It's your turn to possibly call a second for the first time in darting history.
They're both coming down in 9 darter style. First pop, treble 19. Double 12! Dave Lanning, say it! Cause I'm gobsmacked! I am gobsmacked! Say it, Dave!
You are present in a moment of the greatest sporting history.
Okay, I don't understand.
9 darters in one night from Phil Taylor. Tell your grandchildren about that. That's the dart that did it for Phil Taylor, and that is historic.
Dave Lanning,
You gotta finish on a double or bullseye.
2 9 darter
They finished a round with only 9 darts twice.
Well,
I guess that's very impressive. Is that like the lowest amount of darts you can do it on? That's 3 rounds. Film TV, Panda Periquito, Burnout, RSD, Data 21 months, Pac Ratch, welcome back. We got Major Moron as well. Thanks for 7. CMD Open.
I'm aware that many of you have expressed a desire for online counseling, and to
Great
that effect,
observation.
we have a sponsor who will help you
Don't worry
and
about
assist
it.
you in that
It's
respect.
33
So,
Saloni
if you will,
stream
go
stuff.
beneath the video. You'll find a link to our online counseling sponsor. They have a whole team of counselors that can help you. Practice self-care. Get the help that you need. Have you ever been around someone who can take offense at pretty much anything and everything? It may be that you're trying to talk with them about something that in your mind is kind of a plain topic, and that person can go straight into a high defensive posture. I mean, it could be that you're talking about plans that you need to make together, or a decision that you're asking about, or it may be that you're looking for clarification regarding some things that you're going to be doing together, or maybe you're just trying to coordinate your life and various kind of things. And this can be inside of work, extended families, and marriage, and with teenagers, etc. It's so fascinating to see how quickly individuals can go into a strong defensive posture. I mean, you can say something like, hey, I didn't really understand what you meant by this. Or, I know that you wanted to do this in such a way, but I had some different plans. Can we figure out how we're going to do it differently? And immediately, rather than them saying, okay, let's talk about it, that person can go into the defensive mode. Many people, as soon as you start talking about differences or disagreements, or it may just be that you're just making an observation, can become quickly agitated. They can go into a reactive accusation mode, like, you're always getting on my case. What about you? And they can just go into that bickering kind of style. They can accuse you of being negative. Why are you always being so negative? Why are you always down on my case? Or they can just simply say, back off, will you? And over on your side of the equation, you're thinking, I'm just trying to talk things out. You know, it's just a natural occurrence that when you have two people that are trying to do things together, sometimes you're not going to be on the same page. Let's talk. Now, when a person is highly offended or they're easily defensive like this, there are usually multiple psychological elements going on inside. The first and foremost element that we can say is those defensive individuals are using what we would call generalization. These individuals have probably been invalidated many times before in other relationships, and so they can generalize and say, yeah, and you're the next person on the list that's going to do that to me. And they don't even give you the distinction of being your own separate person. They just kind of bundle you in with all the other individuals that have made their lives miserable. And so there's such a quick...
Very interesting, Doctor. But the show must go on.
You confirmed that Dragovich's second-in-command, Kravchenko, was operating in Laos.
Yeah, Reznov said they killed more people than I could count.
Listen to me carefully, Mason. Reznov cannot be trusted. No matter what he tells you, no matter what
But he gave us the dossier on Clark. He led us to Nova 6.
Reznov's not who you think he
No,
is.
he's my friend. He helped me escape. Oh, God, betrayed. Forgotten, abandoned, all brothers, huh?
Forget Reznov! Focus, Mason! We're out of fucking time! The world is on the fucking brink of war!
Whose war? Who the fuck are you anyway? Huh? God, I just keep hearing the fucking numbers.
It's a broadcast, Mason. The numbers are a broadcast. You've been brainwashed. Kravchenko's compound. You were heading for Laos.
Laos? Kravchenko. The fucking psycho was spraying nerve gas all over Vietnam. I had to kill him. You understand? I have to kill them all.
Laos, Mason. You were heading up the Mekong River into Laos. You received word from Jason Hudson.
Handler.
What did he tell you?
Hudson. The CIA downed the Soviet cargo plane carrying Nova 6. It went down in Laos. Our SOG team went in.
What happened?
I keep hearing the fucking numbers!
It's a broadcast, Mason. The broadcast. Dragovich a second time. Your unit was MIA in Laos. Presumed dead. Your handler, Hudson, had no choice but to continue the hunt for Nova 6 without you.
He went to Mount Yamantau. Fucking Soviet doomsday bunker.
That's right. A fully operational military complex buried deep in the Ural Mountains.
That's where Hudson was contacted by Frederick Steiner, the Nazi scientist that developed the initial strain of Nova 6 for Dragovich.
Hudson learned about the numbers there. The broadcasts. I've been there, Mason. I've been to the Yamantau complex.
Oh my God. The numbers are real.
They've always been real, Mason. This isn't a game. We face annihilation unless you cooperate. Where is the broadcast station? It's fully weaponized and deployed Nova 6. He has sleeper cell agents all over the U.S. just waiting for the signal to release.
Invaded.
The U.S. was invaded decades ago, Mason. The communists have been waiting. Now they're ready to strike.
What the fuck am I supposed to do?
You know about the sleeper cells.
I'm trying to help you.
Dragovich uses number sequences to communicate with the sleeper cells. Those numbers are broadcast from one location, Mason.
Why the hell do you think that I know where it is?
You're in Vorkuta, Mason. We know what happens in Vorkuta. They programmed you. You can translate the codes.
But Reznov was never...
Stop! Mason, we are on the brink of war. Where is the broadcast station? Where is the broadcast station?
Dragovich had us like...
Where is she? Where's Rachel? Alright, boys. No further links. No further links. We're done, so. Alfonso. Alright. Let's play some games. Games. Alright, let's try this fucking Amogus 3D. I never played Among Us in my entire life, actually. I just realized. But I played enough clones to know roughly what to do, I suppose. Okay. Let me get a game capture up in this bitch. How does that look? Bien et tout. Why do they want this? Dude, how much gameplay data collection can you possibly ask for? Fuck. Jesus Christ. 40 fucking screens later. Okay. Settings. Video. FOV. I guess 90. Okay.